From Northern California Public Media, I'm Mark Prell, a morning and afternoon NPR radio host at KRCB-FM Radio 91.
And I'm Adia White, Assistant News Director here at KRCB.
We're going to update you on what we know about the Kincaid fire as we head into the weekend now. The fire started on Wednesday evening right around 9:30 and quickly grew to 10,000 acres by Thursday morning. By Friday morning, it had already exploded to 21,900 acres and remaining at 5% containment. Mainly driven by the winds, but those winds have definitely died down through Friday. The problem is, though, those winds are going to be coming back tomorrow evening, and that could create another problem for firefighters as they struggle to get more containment around that fire.
What it also means is that PG&E will likely be shutting off power to much of the state. That includes 800,000 customers throughout California, including much of the North Bay. And there's a few things that you should know about that. First of all, you can check their power outages on the map, pgne.com. They have a map of all of their prospective power outages. You'll want to keep an eye on that and make sure that you have 1 to 2 weeks of food and water if you're in one of those expected power outage areas. That way, if you do lose water or you can't cook food, you can have something on hand for yourself. Make sure that you charge your mobile devices and that you have an evacuation plan, because fire weather will be very dangerous over the weekend, and if you do lose power to your mobile devices, you may not be able to get those emergency alerts. So be prepared and be extra vigilant. Do not park your car in the garage. If you need electricity to open the garage, try to park your car on the street. You can open your garage without power, but make sure that you know how to do that before you lose power. Speaking
of evacuations, we know that the shelter at the Healdsburg Community Center has been open earlier. It had been at capacity, but is now open again, receiving people. I hear there's some great food there as well at the Healdsburg Community Center. They have the Santa Rosa Vets building as a standby shelter right now. So should the winds kick up and the fire become more of a threat to communities and they have to expand that evacuation area, you can also go to the Santa Rosa Vets building. And there, by the way, they are accepting large animals, livestock, horses and the like. You can go, plenty of signage around the fairgrounds in Santa Rosa, so if you get down there, they'll direct you to exactly where you need to go around the backside to bring your animals to the barn area.
We also have a number of resources on our website, norcalpublicmedia.org. We also have resources that you can use to monitor emergency information overnight should we not be updating that website. So again, norcalpublicmedia.org. You can monitor emergency information and figure out what you need to do to prepare.
You can also follow us on our show. We can also follow us on our socials. We're at NorCal Public Media on Facebook, as well as KRCB-FM Radio 91. You can also follow us as NorCal Public on Instagram and Twitter.